Alright, in order to create a slab box, what you want to do is you're going to pick your template out of the box template folder. Okay, there's lots of different templates available in here and they're all different sizes. And then you want to have a chunk of wedge clay that's a decent size depending on the size of your box. And you want to have your template ready. So this is a template I'm going to use. Other things you're going to need are going to be a rolling pin and whatever you're going to roll your slab out to. So I'm going to use the yardsticks for this, and if you want anything for texture, which I'm going to use this roll for texture. So what you're going to do, you're going to take your clay, flatten it out, pick it up, hold your canvas, throw it in an angle. Oops. And once you kind of get it flattened out some, you can go to your rolling pin and your boards, your yardsticks. Okay, you want to make sure that your rolling pin is going to hit the yardsticks. You don't want to have them out too far, like this, where it's hitting the table, because then your yardsticks aren't serving any purpose. Okay, so then what you're going to do is you want to take and start to roll your clay out. So you want to roll it once, and then pick it up, flip it over, roll it again. So every time that I roll it, I'm picking it up and flipping it. It releases the clay and it makes it a little easier to roll out. So every time you roll, pick up, and flip. Okay, roll, pick up, and flip. Okay, and then I'm going to check to see how many of these I'm going to be able to get. So there's one. I'll get 2 out of this, which is pretty good. Okay. Alright, if you want any texture, now is the time whenever you're going to want to add it. So I'm going to use this roll for texture. So what I'm going to do is just take and roll this across the clay. And you can see that it thins it out a little bit more. Okay, so I don't have to push too hard. And then I always flip this over so I'm not distracted by the texture whenever I go to cut it out. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my template. You want to cut from the outer edge in. Okay, so don't start in the middle, because if I start right here, I'm not going to be able to get a couple more out of this. I'll waste a lot of clay. So always go from the farthest outer edge that you can. Okay, and then I'm going to go directly underneath it here, line it up, so I can get at least 2 out of this chunk of clay. Okay, this clay down here, what I'm going to do, this is still soft, so I'm going to take it, get some more clay out of the tub up there. I'll take this too, re-wedge it, and then flatten it out again and make some more. So I have 2. I need 5 if I'm going to make one without a lid, 6 if I want a box with a lid. So at this point, if I'm not going to make any more, what I need to do is I'm going to take my board and I'm going to put a piece of clay on there. Then I'm going to take some newsprint. Newsprint is over on top of the filing cabinet. I'm going to place the newsprint in between the slabs of clay so they don't stick together. If you don't put the newsprint in between, it's not going to release. And then fold this over, and then if I had more clay, I could put it on top. Okay? When you go to bag it up, you take this, put it in the bag, wrap it up nice and tight, like this. You just want to single bag this because you don't want it to get wet. You want it to dry out some, so it's leather hard. So you just bag it up like this, twist it twice at the end. When you go to put it away, flip it underneath. Okay?